The Okanagan-Similkameen Regional District will be hoping to get a piece of $63 million for fire mitigation being made available from the province, according to the RDOS board chair. The provincially funded Forest Enhancement Society of BC is providing funding for fire mitigation on a first-come, first-served basis. The money is available for municipal governments or organizations that apply for the funding and meet criteria. RDOS Chair Carla Kazakovich says the timing is great to be able to pursue the additional funding.
We've had a lot of feedback from our constituents with concerns about interface fires and what role we can take as a local government to mitigate those issues. The opportunity to access from this pool of $63 million is really important to us.
The Forest Enhancement Society's Executive Director, Steve Kazuki, visited the Regional District Board on Thursday. Kazuki says the funding from the Society goes mainly to wildfire risk reduction and reforestation of burned timber. He says the environmental impact is huge and says there's a large economic spin-off as well. He notes the Society has doled out $163 million in the past 2.5 years.
Probably out of the 163, about 24 is actually returned back to the three levels of government because there's increased economic activity and therefore there's increased tax revenues to the government as a result of that activity. Of the $163 million that we've allocated so far, we're projecting that will create about 1,400 jobs across the province.
More than 2.5 million hectares of land has burned in BC in the past 18 months, and the RDOS hasn't been immune. Kazakovich pointed out that areas of the Similkameen were largely affected by fire this year and could likely use funding for a mitigation plan the most. She says closer to her area of direct governance in Naramata, there could also be mitigation work north of the community where a number of small fires burned this summer. The deadline to apply for fire mitigation funding is November 30th, and recipients will likely be announced early in 2019. For Castanet News, I'm Colton Davies in Penticton.